Chocolo Roberto here for another video review, and why not? It's a Smarties mini eggs incredible egg. Crunchy mini Smarties in the shell, look at that, yes. Also includes a sharing bag of Smarties mini eggs. Well, there we go, very nice indeed, yes. Got a nice little tag there, an incredible treat for, well, if you like the name on. Very nice indeed, and yeah, it's very Smartie-like, it's all the way around. Well, look, smell, taste, it says, before you waste, alright. Okay, definitely first away if it's still edible. Yeah, so there we go. Lovely. So what's it say on the back? Well, Smarties mini eggs incredible egg. It also includes a sharing bag of Smarties mini eggs, as we mentioned before. A milk chocolate egg with mini Smarties inclusions, 12%. Milk chocolate in a crisp sugar shell, and a bag of Smarties mini eggs. Milk chocolate mini eggs, 63% in a crisp sugar shell. Okay, 5 eggs is 1 serving. And 1/15 an egg is 1 serving. All right, 1/15. All right, so per 100 grams, 531 calories, 29.1 grams of fat, 17.5 which is saturates. I think this is for the milk chocolate egg. And per 15th of the egg, 106 calories. Goodness me, so 1,500 calories, whole thing pretty much. 5.8 grams of fat, 3.5 which is saturates. All right. And then for the Smarties mini eggs, 400 grams, 475 calories, 18.2 grams of fat, 11.1 of which is saturates. Per 5 eggs, 81 calories, 3.1 grams of fat, 1.9 of which is saturates. There we are, and there's the ingredients for the eggs. Milk chocolate mini eggs, 63% in a crisp sugar shell. Milk chocolate mini eggs contain milk solids, 40% minimum. That's carnauba wax, so it's part of the palm tree or plants, whatever it is, and there's palm fat anyway in there as well, so yeah. Beeswax shellac. Alright, anything else of interest? Can't see anything obvious. That's for the actual egg itself. It says milk chocolate egg with mini Smarties inclusions, 12%. Milk chocolate in a crisp sugar shell. Milk chocolate egg contains cocoa solids, 25% minimum. So cocoa solids a bit more than these ones here. 14 there. Interesting. Milk solids 40% minimum. Doesn't say the cocoa solids here, does it? It says milk solids. I thought, yeah. Don't know why that is, unless I missed it, but there we go. Alright. Anything else of interest on here? Probably got the same type of thing. And the carnauba wax again. Presumably palm fat in there somewhere. There, palm. There you go. I think it's suits vegetarians, this, I'm not too sure. Not anything to imply otherwise, but not sure. Might be something in there. I don't believe there would be. Maybe the colouring. I don't think they would have the carmine colouring anymore in this. I can't say anything that implies it shouldn't be suited for vegetarians, but there we go. So yeah, but I can't. Let me know if you saw anything. Get in touch and happy, stuff like that. Follow us at Smarties UK and I. Alright, yeah, so as I say, I can't see anything that's saying it's suited for vegetarians, but I can't see anything that implies that it wouldn't be. But usually they do say these days, but there we go. So I might have missed it. Maybe I have, I don't know. Alright, there we are, great stuff. So let's give it a bit of an open then, I think. So we've got like a couple of tabs on the side here, so let's get into these. Quite excited for this, I must say. Right, so there's the bag at the top. Is 80 grams? Yes, it is. Alright, there we go, 80 grams. There we are, right. Okay, so it's basically 3 times the nutritional information for that because it's 300 grams for the egg itself. Alright, so we'll review the Smarties mini eggs. We'll review them separately, or I might review them separately or what have you anyway, so I've not done so already, but I think I've already reviewed those. So let's see if I can get into this. It's not coming out very easily. Alright. Okay, get rid of all the cardboard. So it is here. Very nice. Foil's coming off a bit actually. Or even if I just remove the cardboard, if you can quite see. There you go there. It's not the best wrapped egg in the world. I can't even. Alright. Yeah, so the foil's kind of just coming away completely really, which is fine I guess. Has the Nestle crimpage going on. I think it must be where they sealed it. Maybe it's the machine that holds it or something. This has that kind of lace American football look to it. Yeah, but there we go. It's pretty nice. There we are. Lots of scuffs and things though. Some damage there as well. What's happened there really? It doesn't look like it's yeah, been through the wars I think this one. I don't know why though particularly. Feels quite hefty though, I must say. Smells reasonably nice. Well, a Nestle milk chocolate basically. Well, nice colouring going on there with the mini Smarties inclusions. I think it looks pretty good, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, that's pretty nice that. Right, let's move stuff down then, and we'll give it a bit of a smash. We've got a smash, haven't we? Of course we have. And yeah, and then we'll take it from there. So let's move stuff down and see what it's like when we've smashed it to pieces. Okay, we're going to get this Nestle Smarties mini eggs incredible egg. a smash. Yes, we've already sort of investigated it, haven't we? I mean, look, it's a bit scuffed, isn't it? I must say, quality control's not great on this one. But yeah, all right, we just need to give it a bit of a smash, so it's like. So you could do it that way. You could hit it on top. I think that would just make it go everywhere. So I tend to do this way. Now it will cause a bit of shenanigans. Hopefully everything will be fine. But yeah, let's just get into it. And in fact, well, it's 300 gram egg, this one, by the way. But we'll give it a bit of a, see if we can bring it a sort of kind of height measurement best we can. About 60.5 centimeters, probably, maybe, for what it's worth. My rough calculations there. All right, let's give it a bit of a smash. Wow, it did smash quite well, actually. Smashed pretty good, must be because it's all the mini Smarties in there. It helped out. See, look at that lovely, yeah, thick, chunky pieces there. Really nice. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, let's give it a bit of a measure with the calipers. So, this is maybe one of the thinner areas here. So let's give that a bit of a thickness measure. About 3.4 millimeters. And this nice thick bit here where one of the Smarties is. About 6.8, almost 7 millimeters. Yeah, obviously it will be. I mean, there's an even thicker bit at the bottom here. Let's give that one a go. It's almost a centimeter, I think. So great, about the same maybe. A little thicker. Nearly 9 millimeters there. Could just depend. But there you go. Very knobbly, very lumpy, very nice. Yes, what I want from this egg, I think. Lots of colourful bits as well, and sort of full-size Smarties as well in there, like that. Well, full-size mini Smarties. You know, not all bits of them. See a red one there. See a red one there as well. I wonder if that's, yeah. I didn't see any carmine on the box to say that's what coloured those. Yeah, beetroot red it says, so I assume that's the colour for the red. But it is a very vivid red. It's a good red. Alright, yeah, so there we go. I think this looks really good, doesn't it? But we just need to find out what it tastes like, don't we? So let's have a swap and find out. Let's give it a taste. Okay, everyone, okay, we're going to give this, yes, this Smarties Mini Eggs Incredible Egg. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, with Smarties, Mini Smarties inclusions in the shell itself. So we got, say a bit we smashed to pieces a bit before. So yeah, I'll tell you what, we'll get one of the, yeah, we'll get one of these, let's see. There you go, nice big chunky bit. So let's give this a taste, see what it's like. It looks very very interesting. Quite excited, as I say. So let's give it a go. I must say, even though the milk chocolate isn't the best, but it does hit the spot. You know, sometimes when you have Cadbury sort of small eggs or eggs generally, sometimes the dairy milk can just end up being a bit much. The Cadbury chocolate, it's just a bit soft and a bit all the same, you know, in this afternoon. I don't know. Sometimes the Nestle one, it just really hits the spot. I wouldn't say it's as good as Cadbury chocolate, but sometimes I need this kind of chocolate for some reason. Very nice, and lovely crunches from the mini Smarties as well. It's just a nice egg that really sort of ticks the boxes. Really, it doesn't, you know, it's not going to blow your socks off. But it does everything just right, and I say these mini Smarties, you see one here, yeah, work really well as well. Those little crunches. Can't really taste the difference between the chocolate inside the Smarties or anything like that, of course, but I wouldn't expect there to be anything massively different about them as opposed to the shell. No, I really like this. It just it is what it is, you know. You got some Smarties mini eggs as well, as I say. I'll probably review those separately. Already have them, probably put it in this top corner if I have. So yeah, I really like this actually. It's just, as I say, no nonsense. There's not much more to say. It's basically a nice thick chocolate egg with lots of crunchy mini Smarties in there. Mini Smarties give you a good crunch. And it tastes nice, sort of mixing up the egg a bit. And as I say, the chocolate itself is not the best quality chocolate, as I say, but it just, something just direct about it. You know, it just gives you that chocolate hit, really. And it doesn't sort of, you know, sometimes, you know, as I say, when you have like a Cadbury one or something like that, sometimes you can get a bit, the Cadbury can just become a bit much, the Cadbury chocolate. Oh, no, I do love it, but sometimes this, you know, it just becomes a bit, I don't know, can't really quite describe it, but in this one, it's just, I don't know, it's just a solid chocolate, you know, and it just does its job very well. I would say that the chocolate in the egg is slightly powdery, but it doesn't really bother me, actually. It still kind of works, but there is that to consider. It's slightly, ever so slightly, but you can definitely notice it a bit, but as I say, it doesn't really bother me, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's still a nice chocolate. It does hit the spot. As I say, not going to blow your socks off. Nothing to write home about here particularly, but I do like the inclusions in the chocolate shell. I think that's really good. I love that in my sort of Easter eggs. I kind of wish that the mini eggs were inside the egg itself. That'd be quite nice. There's probably reasons why it isn't, but logistical ones rather than, well, sort of practical ones rather than monetary ones, because in the smaller ones you do get them inside the egg. With some kind of treats anyway, maybe not to Smarties or whatever, But nonetheless, yeah, I do like this, and I think for me, it's probably a 4 now. I'm going to stick with a 4 out of 5, but it's certainly closer to a 4.5 than a 3.5, that's for sure. Really like this one. It just ticks all the boxes for me, basically. Could have something else in it to make it, a 4.5 or 5, but it's not far from it for whatever reason. It just really works. Alright guys, let me know what you think of this one. You leave a comment for me. Always great to hear from you. Always do your best to reply. Have a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye for now. See ya.